But she claimed in this documentary that it was her fantasy before she was even in the industry.
That was her fantasy before she was even in the industry. So you imagine that and you made that shit actually come to light? Alright, today we are going to be reacting to a video right here by my boy Cameron. And this video right here is called She Slept with 100 Men in One Day and Now Regrets It.
I do feel a little bit like embarrassed being like, Mom and Dad, I'm 100 guys.
Why?
I guess because it's not really what my parents would have wanted me to do.
I don't think anyone's parents would want their daughter to smash 100 guys as a career. You could have been an astronaut, a lawyer, a teacher, or even a Twitch streamer. But no, you chose to be the face of thottery.
Doesn't mean to say my parents are like gonna disown me or hate me or anything like that. I just don't want them to think less of me. You know?
This makes that
they already do think less of you though. They already think less of you. You being an OnlyFans model, as they so call it, shit, I say you a runner for real. That's what I say in my definition of term, runner. You being a runner, your parents already don't respect you.
Absolutely no sense at all. You're telling me that you wanted to sleep with 100 men in one day. You wanted to publicize it and everything, right? You wanted everyone to know about this. But you don't want your parents to shame you? That's like me saying, oh yeah, I want to be a criminal. I want to rob people, kill people, commit arson, punch babies, all that. Everything illegal in the book, I want to do that. But I don't want to go to jail though. I don't want to do the time when I do the crime, you know? Ma'am, that is the consequences of your actions. Like, what are you talking about? If your parents were to shame you for sleeping with 100 men in 24 hours, you should be—
I'm not gonna lie. Your parents should shame you. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you Beyonce herself, or I don't care what human you are, what type of form, what type of human being you is. If you getting cracked by 100 men in a day, motherfucker, not even a day, 14 hours, you deserve to be eliminated.
Be happy, because that means that you have a pretty good set of parents. It'd be pretty dumb for your parents to be out here co-signing like, oh yeah, my daughter, she's the sweetest human being in the world, you know, in her career, smashing 100 guys in 24 hours on OnlyFans. Like, what? This woman makes no sense. Now, I'm pretty sure we all know who this woman is. This woman is Lillian Phillips. I've talked about her briefly in a recent video, but I never really went too in-depth on her. And I feel like in this video, I kind of want to go in-depth on this whole situation. So essentially, she's this OF girl who slept with 100 men in one day, vlogged her entire process, and uploaded it to OnlyFans. And recently, a YouTuber named Josh Peters did a whole documentary on the lead up to her sleeping with 100 men and the aftermath, which I highly recommend checking it out. I'm gonna link it in the description below. But yeah, this woman
slept— I'm not gonna lie, I'm not checking out that long ass documentary. That's why I'm watching your shit, cause I don't want to watch that documentary.
With 100 guys in 24 hours. To be more specific, 100 guys in 14 hours from 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. She was on the 14-hour shift getting the meets back to back, no Drake. This woman got an Airbnb, had a bunch of guys coming in and out like a revolving door. She had people STD test as well, but in the documentary, she said that a lot of people canceled, and like it got to a point where some people that came would just call and just be like, yo, pull up, and then one of their—
What? Yo, pull up? So them motherfuckers pulled up? Them niggas didn't they didn't have no test, right? So so a lot of them canceled, and did you ask them whether they had more niggas to pull up, or did you just randomly get guys across the street to get them to pull up and to crack? Motherfucker, you risking your health, man. Boy,
homies would pull up and just hop in line, which is crazy. I know somebody's walking out of there with an STD or something. I'd hate to be that 100th guy, you know? That man's probably walking out with HIV, gonorrhea, Ebola, anything in the book he's walking out with. I'd hate to be a guy just in this whole situation in general. Like, do you know how desperate of a man you have to be to sit in line and do something like this? Even the woman, I'm gonna get to her. I'm gonna get back to Lillian Phillips in a minute. But as a man, you sat in line knowing that all these other dudes smashed this woman, and you still did it at the end of the day. There's even a clip in the
those type of men don't care. They just want to crack. Their little wee eyes just want to crack. You think they got, nigga, they're running in a coochie drought. Them motherfuckers probably running off a 10, 15-year coochie drought. That's probably the first poom they got, or like the second, cuz. Them motherfuckers cracked one girl, they didn't like that shit, they never cracked again, so that's probably their second chance to crack, or that's just their first time cracking. And I ain't gonna lie, that's diabolical. Why are you going over there to fly out knowing other men gonna crack and you want to crack too? You're a waste, bro.
Documentary of this one dude who like did his thing, right? And then he was shaking afterwards. Like, I don't know what happened. I guess like some demons came out while he was having intercourse or something. And I guess he got haunted. I don't know. I'd also hate to be the Airbnb owner, because imagine you let someone rent out one of your properties, right? You're thinking that they're taking a nice vacation, but nah, they're getting clapped for the entire day. Like, the stench within the air of the Airbnb has got to be diabolical. Like, you're gonna need more than air freshener to get rid of that stench. I don't even think it's possible.
That smell is gonna stay there forever. And imagine all the nut stains on that bed, boy. Imagine you come in, you the Airbnb owner, you see all the nut stains in the bed, man. Shit, hey, motherfucker, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck? Who did this to my damn Airbnb?
To clean the house after something like this, you just gotta burn the whole crib down. Now you may be wondering why would a woman do such a thing? Now for me personally, I thought this was like some sort of marketing stunt to promote her OnlyFans, which it probably is. That's most likely an ulterior motive, but she claimed in this documentary that it was her fantasy before she was even in the industry.
That was her fantasy before she was even in the industry? So you imagine that and you made that shit actually come to light? Are you serious? What type of fantasy what type of shit is in her head, cuz? This succubus, she got something in her head, cuz. What's wrong with human being? I don't believe that story, cuz. Cause you can't be sane to be saying that.
Other people in the industry definitely look down on me for doing this, but I think at the end of the day, people forget that it's also my fantasy, and this is also something that I'm really enjoying and want to do and have wanted to do before I was even in the industry.
There are so many fantasies you could have on this planet, and your fantasy is sleeping with 100 men in one day. Please bring back creativity and imagination. This woman could have said like, my fantasy, you know, is maybe eating some Wingstop off the back of a dragon, but no, she said smashing 100.
Who wants to eat Wingstop off the back of a dragon? Motherfucker, I would want to ride a dragon, motherfucker. Hey, boy. Man, we going crazy. You know how many shit I'm stealing with a damn dragon? Hey, boy, I'd rather do something like that than motherfucking cracking 100 guys. What is that?
Dude, it's like, bro. And all throughout this documentary, this woman was claiming how much she apparently loves doing this, how excited she is, and how it's empowering to take 100 guys in one day. There was actually this one part that I thought was pretty funny where Josh Peters, the dude who made the documentary, asked her if she'd refer to herself as a feminist for this.
Would you refer to yourself as a feminist?
Yeah,
Feminists don't do this. Feminists, y'all, any females, if y'all watching this, y'all gonna do, if you a feminist, you gonna do this? This is what y'all do? Motherfucker, I'm staying away from y'all.
At the end of the day, doesn't feminists mean like you just want equal rights for boys and girls? And yeah,
Did you know that there are almost 1 billion ad blocker users worldwide? So why?
I need an ad blocker. Somebody tell me what's a good damn ad blocker, because I'm tired of these damn ads popping on my screen. I've tried every fucking ad blocker in the world. I've tried. Please, somebody hook me over the damn ad blocker, because these ads is running too rampant.
Do what I want, and I do it because I enjoy it. I think there are obviously some women that maybe go into it because they have to or need the money and stuff like that, or they're kind of coached into it by men. But my personal experience is I've only ever felt empowered by the fact that I'm making money off something that I think guys will do anyway. Like, guys are always going to sexualize me, so I may as well try and profit off that bit.
Okay, maybe
I mean, the thing is, though, you putting yourself out there in the market for guys to sexualize you. So, yeah, obviously dudes is going to sexualize you because you putting yourself out there. You get what I'm saying?
This woman might be like dyslexic or something, but I'm pretty sure she's confusing the word feminist with the word thought. Like, there is no way in hell that sleeping with 100 guys could be considered feminism. How is sleeping with 100 guys making women equal to men? If anything, it's making you look worse because it makes you look easy. I mean, you gave it up to 100 dudes in one day. How is someone supposed to look at you normally after that? So I don't understand.
Motherfucker, I could bag you. A homeless guy could bag you. Anybody in the world could bag you. Motherfucker, Gorlock could bag you. That's how bad a pig could. Motherfucker, a dog could. Any type of species could bag you if you just land 100 man ram loose and in your shit to crack. Motherfucker, I don't want shit easy, bro. I don't like that shit easy. Eventually, yeah, I want it, but I don't want it that easy. Cause you gotta think, if a girl that easy, motherfucker, you gonna think, why is she so easy? What the fuck is wrong with her? Like, females, usually for females, most females, it take time. You gotta get to know them, you know what I'm saying? You gotta, you know, get your way in first. There's steps to it. But if it's that easy, I don't want that shit. I'm not gonna lie.
And how is this an act of feminism? I wonder, is she also doing this because it's more socially acceptable for men to have higher body counts? So to make women equal to men, she's sleeping with a ton of guys to spike up her body count so women feel better about having
dumb.
higher body counts? Like, is that her like goal here? Is that her goal from this? And if that is an ulterior motive, that still doesn't make sense, because at the end of the day, you gave it up to 100 guys in 24 hours, 14 to be specific. No matter how you spin it, this woman still looks stupid. Like, your box was more free than a Costco sample on the weekends.
Motherfucker, even if that was the case too, motherfucker, the chances, bro, if a girl wants to get cracked, I feel like she could get cracked like anytime. Like any guy will want to crack. If you're a decent looking woman, any guy will want to crack. I ain't gonna fake. But if it's an average looking male, motherfucker, I ain't gonna lie, the chances you cracking a woman is less likely. So even if we using that logic, that shit still don't even make sense. Cause how is that even equal?
What do you mean you're a feminist? What also doesn't make sense is that this woman said, guys are always gonna try and sexualize me, so I might as well make some profit off of it. Not every dude is gonna do that. Yeah, there's some weirdos out here that's gonna sexualize every single woman that they see, but I can assure you that that's not every single dude. I mean,
Right.
for crying out loud, look at this economy. McChickens are $3. You think that we're over here worried about trying to sexualize a woman 24/7?
Oh,
no, we're trying
God.
to get this bag. You're telling me that I gotta pay
Motherfucker got bills
$3
to
for
pay.
a McChicken? This low-grade meat from Mickey D's? Hell no. Not every man is worried about sexualizing you when we got bigger fish to fry. Now, I'm gonna be completely honest.
me?
During this whole
Shit, man, I'm worried about surviving. Motherfucker's too hard out here. How the motherfucker? Man, I'm surviving on underwear and socks. Come on, bro. It's really hard out here, cuz.
documentary, even though she was out here saying like, oh yeah, I enjoy this as feminism, whatever, right? I truly didn't believe that she enjoyed it, right? I feel like this was just like some sort of coping mechanism, but I may just be an idiot, because there's this one part where she was crying because she didn't satisfy everyone who came. Some people flew out from different countries to come get that box, you know? Everyone was promised 5 minutes with her, but some people got less than that because I guess they were on some sort of time crunch. So some people only had 2 minutes with her, and some people only had 3 when they were promised 5. And after this whole thing, she decided to cry because she felt for these people.
You cry because you fell for them? Motherfucker, those are the least value male. I mean, she's not even high. She got no value. She don't even respect herself. But you crying because the man didn't get 5 minutes? Motherfucker, who cares? Them men don't care about you. All they want to do was crack and leave. They don't give a single F about you. And I doubt they ever will, realistically. So why even cry?
I think that was kind of the hard part, is like conversing with them, and like when they'd kind of be like, oh, like we've only had 2 minutes or 3 minutes and you said 5 on the message.
Did someone say that to you?
Yeah. And obviously it just makes me feel so bad.
Do you think you should feel bad about
Why?
I guess when you've promised something to people who support you, it's kind of hard to let them down.
that? But it's up to you, right? Like when you know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be completely real. I feel like she's crying because she's realizing what she just did. I mean, she slept with 100 people in one day. A majority of people in this world don't sleep with 100 people before they die. And she
Jesus, motherfucker, 100 is still, like, I can't even fathom that. Like, motherfucker, man, that's a battle bus right there. Motherfucker, that's a school bus. Man, what the fuck? Man, she dream. Motherfucker, that's a subway train station. 100? 100? I can't believe that number.
She did this in one day. Us humans aren't built to sleep with 100 people in one day. Woman or man, it doesn't matter who. You're not built to sleep with that many people in a day, and even in a lifetime. Like, that's not something normal. I don't care what you say, it's not normal. I know it's 2024 and we're trying to normalize everything on this planet, but this isn't normal. So I feel like these tears are more from her regretting her decision rather than her not being able to satisfy everyone. But maybe I'm just being the friend that's too woke right now. Maybe she's legitimately legitimately crying for the love of the game. Maybe she's literally just a max prestige treat.
She ain't crying for the love of the game, bro. She ain't crying for nigga. She crying because her poom poom it hurt bad as a bitch. It probably hurt bad as a bitch after she got raw dog and all that. Motherfucker, she hurt, cuz. She know what she did, and she don't. I don't know why she's even trying to go for not. She's trying to go to the next step up. She's trying to go for 1,000 now. Motherfucker, money matter that much? It matters that much? I know we need money, but that much?
And what's even crazier is that I remember there's this one part in the documentary. Josh Peters asks, is there anybody's names that you know on your OnlyFans? Like, do you see anybody that maybe you went to school with, or just maybe a homie or something like that? Do you see those people sub to your OnlyFans? And this woman just said so casually, she was like, oh yeah, some of my dad's friends watch me.
Have you like...
Hey! Your dad's friends? Why is your dad's even friends with him? Dad's friends? Motherfucker, ain't your dad probably, she 23. If I had to get your dad probably in the 50s. Man, fucking 50-year-old man is jerking off to this? Cuz, what the fuck? I ain't gonna lie, bro. This predatory, freaky ass generation needs to fucking, like, we need a great reset. We need a reset. Like, if the world reset, I think it'll just be better, bro. What do y'all say? If y'all think the world reset, all this shit gonna stop?
recognized any of the names in here of people that you might know?
Oh yeah, definitely. There's been some guys like outwardly say like we used to go to school together, or some like dad's friends and stuff like that.
What messaging you?
Yeah.
This woman is saying this like this isn't weird, like this isn't crazy. And apparently her parents support her, which is insane. Overall, this whole situation is crazy.
Well, I know
from
that.
this, she essentially tarnishes any accomplishments that she's ever had in life. And now all people are gonna see her as is the girl who smashed 100 dudes shamelessly. But I don't feel bad, and you shouldn't either, because she made the decision, and she's also made the decision to go for the record of sleeping with 1,000 men in one day.
Yup, I already know this.
Been with 101 guys in a day. Now I'm currently in training to
Wait, I thought it was 100. 101?
do 1,000 guys in a day, and on the 15th December I shall be taking on 300 guys in a day, which is the most amount of guys I've ever done. And so it's going to be...
Wait, the 15th of December, I'm gonna take 300? Motherfucker, didn't that already happen?
hard, but in comparison to the 1,000, this should be light work.
Oh, you thought it was over? Nah, she's just getting started. That was just her rookie game. You're about to see some LeBron numbers soon. I find it wild how this woman is just talking about this like it's some sort of challenge. Shawty, this isn't BO6 dark matter. Your cooter is not gonna turn diamond after this. Lily, please stop and get some help. How is 1,000 even possible? In the documentary, she had each dude for at least 5 minutes, and some had to go less than that, right? So how would 1,000 work? Like, would every dude just go in and out and just leave? And if that's the case, then she'd have to do about 72 dudes per hour for 14 hours to achieve her goal of 1,000. It'll be a little over 1,000 if she's doing 72 per hour, but
72 per hour? How are you gonna do that? Hey, we gotta calculate this shit and see if he right. Let's do 1,000 divided by 24. That's like 41. She had to crack 41 an hour. That's what type of math he doing? I'm chatting.
That's the pace she would probably have to go. Yes, I just did the math on this, which is pretty sad. I'm thinking way too hard on this. Wait, back to my main point. I don't feel bad for her, and you shouldn't either. I've seen many people online trying to blame the adult film industry, blame her team, and even blame the men involved, like this woman wasn't the one who ultimately made the decision to sleep with 100 guys. Yeah, we can say the adult film industry is horrible, and they take advantage of young and innocent women, which is true. There's many occasions where the adult film industry has done that, and there's no doubt that her team probably had a huge hand in this whole thing. Not fully though.
The thing is though, I kind of do feel bad for porn stars that get taken, like the ones that get actually taken advantage of and stuff like that. I do kind of feel for them, but the ones that like they never got taken advantage of, they just went to the industry because they wanted to, and you do the things you do because you want to, and obviously you want to do it, so they're gonna push you to do it, right? So why am I gonna feel bad for your ass? She wanted to do this, so what am I feel bad for? It's her fantasy, right? Fuck, I'ma feel bad for you for.
Because she said it was her fantasy, apparently. But yeah, we can say all these things, right? We can say, oh yeah, it's the adult film industry, it's her team, it's all these people. But at the end of the day, she was not forced into this lifestyle. It was her choice. She's the one who made the decision to do this, so it's her fault at the end of the day. And apparently her parents are supportive of her career, so we could also blame the parents a bit. But overall, I think it's her fault. It's no one else's fault but hers. I saw this one tweet the other day that was talking about the whole situation.
Did she
And it
get
said,
STDs
how
or
is it
something?
possible that men do this to a woman? And I feel like, yeah, we can all agree that like all the dudes involved are some losers. Like I said, some of these dudes did fly out from different countries to only have 5 minutes with her. That is some loser activity. But we can't.
Yeah, y'all flew out to have, bro. Y'all are sick. I mean, y'all spending what? Upwards of like $1,000, maybe $2,000. Who knows even? Motherfucker, they could be flying from across who knows where. They could have spent 2-3 bands on that motherfucker just to get 5 minutes and then go right back. What's the point? Motherfucker, if you gonna spend that, motherfucker, just go go pay for something in your country. Go pay for some poom poom in your country. You better off. You saving more money, right? I don't know what type of mindset these guys got. They don't know how to save money. All they know how to do is go.
Can't sit here and act like this woman didn't make the decision to do this. She's the one who made the whole promos and stuff. She was talking about how she's excited, taking this down like it's a challenge. So why are we sitting here blaming the people participating rather than blaming the woman who did it, you know? There's many times where she said this was her fantasy, and even if that was a complete lie, she still did it at the end of the day. So how is it only the men's fault over hers? She's the one that opened Pandora's box, and she opened her box. There was also this other tweet I saw where it was longer than a Harry Potter book, and essentially what the person was saying was that Lillian Phillips was R-worded by 100 men. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, that's a fucking lie. That's a fuck, bro. She chose to do that shit, gang. She chose to do it. She wanted to do it. She ain't get R-worded, cuz she made an application, and all them niggas applied and went there, had they wee-wees hanging out. Motherfucker, your turn. That motherfucker, that's how it went.
To be some elite tier rage bait. There's no way that you watch that 47-minute documentary and the conclusion that you came to is that this woman got R-worded by 100 men. When she invited those men over, had them get tested, said she was excited for it, and gave them all consent, yet you think she got R-worded by 100 men? This has to be some elite tier rage bait. At this point, god tier rage bait. Especially since the holidays are coming up, you can see the check next to this person's name. They're trying to maximize the Twitter monetization before Christmas comes up. I understand what you're trying to do. When are people actually going to hold this woman accountable for her actions rather than blaming everyone and everything around her? Like, the mental gymnastics that some people are playing instead of just blaming this woman is mind-boggling. Overall, I just think it's her fault, you know? But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. All that being said, this is gonna wrap up the video. If you guys made this far, I appreciate it.
All right, I hope this runner gets stopped. Is she gonna get stopped? Motherfucker, I don't know. That 1,000 men challenge, we gonna see how that shit go. Motherfucker, she might die.